Check one, check two. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you don't also, we have the thing set up showing the camera or the score clock up top. Like, we have this, the phone camera is just, here, I'll show you.
Oh, that's already on that?
Yeah. So it's already got like the thing in the corner there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to pan up to the score, they can see it. Right. Yeah, I saw the mishap on the breakaway because I can control like the replays and stuff from back here. And then I like put it in and it was like bad play. I was like, and we're just gonna switch off of that and move past.
That was the only one though, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. No.
I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just fucking. I'm like, I'd seen it.
You get caught up watching the game with your eyes.
It's exactly what I think I did. I'm
Yeah.
like,
You're like, wow, look at this guy. You know, and you're like, oh shit.
it was a nice goal too.
Yeah.
Glad you caught that. Eh? Oh, that's not gonna be.
Ah, whatever. It happens.
One fucking jump. Who's that guy?
Going up the stairs there? He used to be a coach of the Shamrocks. I met him a couple weeks ago. Can't remember his name.
Bob Hayes.
Never played for Bob Hayes.
Good guy.
Hanging out?
TSN couldn't make it, so they called us in.
Oh. What do you mean? Last night was awesome.
Fuck, that was a long game, wasn't it? Last one? No, last game.
Yeah, last night's game was a bit of a.
Are you the GM or? Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Who's starting at Blando? Who's the other guy? Ramage?
so I worked for the city of Victoria. Fuck, I know son there. Thunder bet me $100. I've never played lacrosse in my life. Thunder bet me $100. Out of 10 shots, he scored 8 goals. I'm like, fuck you, no chance. Yeah, quit. Never put the gear on before in my life, but I know I'd stop. He'd miss the net 4 of them. Sure he would. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Where's he shooting from?
Anywhere. He'd come in, breakaway, anything. He said he would score 8 out of 10.
I bet you $100 I can score 8 out of 10 on you.
Oh, you probably could. I think so. Hey, I get that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think so. No, you know what? I'd take that back. You wouldn't get, no, not 8. Yeah?
I think I get 8. If I'm allowed to come in on a breakaway,
Yeah, no, 10.
Yeah.
10?
No, maybe not all 10. Probably hit the post a couple times.
That's a save. Don't think you missed that.
From right in front of the doorstep?
Yeah.
I hope not. Or else I've been doing something wrong with my with my practice.
Does a goal, can a goalie come out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good save right there.
Maybe if I'm shooting from outside.
Agility, buddy. Agility.
Got those big old pads on.
Guys gonna get
2-7.
Now we will now welcome your victorious Shamrocks. Starting with your starting goalie, sponsored by Gilmore Plumbing, 00, Daniel Rich. Sponsored by Bill Bellin Plumbing and Tri-X Excavating, number 45, Quinn. Sponsored by Adam King Real Estate Team, number 3, Quinn. Sponsored by Sandy Clark Personal Real Estate Corporation, number 4, Sean Clark. Sponsored by Northern Star Plumbing and Gas and Victoria Firefighter Charitable, number 5, Matt Vincent. Sponsored by Middle Supermarkets, number 8, Luca Pavetta. Sponsored by A&E Marine Limited, number 9, Tilly Johannes. Sponsored by G-Mod and Edward Jones, number 10, Sam Strother. And your captain, sponsored by Max Insurance, and the memory Stone, number 12, Aiden Sullivan. Sponsored by Barry and Keyboard, number 13, Rudy White. Number 17, Finn Halliday. Sponsored by Six Slider Services, number 18, Brett Bridges. Sponsored by Network Exteriors and Definitive Drywall Incorporated, number 19, Katie Cranberg. Sponsored by B&B Barons and Local Limited, number 23, Owen Block. Sponsored by Good Insight Strategy, number 26, Graham Goodfellow. Sponsored by Raymond James, Eli Associates Management, number 27, Connor Murphy. Sponsored by the American Scottsdale and JLF Electric, number 28, Davis McCulley. Number 29, Chet Austin. Sponsored by Arrow Construction Limited, number 40, Grayson Peskett. Number 50, Williams. Your junior A Shamrocks. Victorious Shamrocks college regional territories of Oregon, China, Asia, also known as Southern Spinal Liquid Arrows.
Hello, lacrosse fans, and welcome to the Q Center here in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, for tonight's matchup, this afternoon's matchup, I should say, between the Shamrocks and the Delta Islanders. I'm Jake Foster for BC Sports TV on the call today for what should be hopefully a good one tonight. This afternoon, still thinking it's evening. Shamrocks coming in with a record of 7-2, while the Delta Islanders are coming in with a record of 2-7. Shamrocks have 104 goals for, 67 against. Islanders have 79 goals for, 103 against, so analytically the advantage would go to the Shamrocks before, but the beautiful thing about this sport is anything can happen. Before we get going, we'd like to give a big shout out to all of our wonderful sponsors at BC Sports TV, Chase On Nutrition, Fitness Coaching, 6 Mile Pub and Eatery, Jenner Chevrolet, Jess Patterson Wealth Management, and Sawyer Construction for their sponsorship, allowing us to bring you live lacrosse for free on YouTube through BC Sports TV. Should be a good one this afternoon. Referee giving some initial comments, letting the face-off guys know what's going on. And we are off. Face-off, first one by the Shamrocks forward, but the loose ball is scooped back by the Islanders, and the Shamrocks will pick it up. Here's Solomon with it. He'll swing it down low to the lefty half boards, waiting for a pick to come through. Vetta over to the righty half boards. Pick up top. Pepper coming through the middle, was open for a second there, but the pass was just a little bit too hot to handle, and the Islanders will pick it up and come back the other way. Across the midline. Here's Carrier. He'll send it down into the far corner. And the pass up top to Richmond. Over to the left side now. Cross pick across. And a good stop there. Ramage getting tested early with a good left pad save. And the Islanders with another shot. And that one's into the stick of Ramage. And now the Shamrocks will outlet it across half. Here's Murphy. Coming across the top, swing it from the X position over to the righty half boards, back to the left side. Down low, lefties pass just tips off. Stick into the boards in the round. Good pick by the goalkeeper to create some separation. Pressured at the midline, and that'll be an over and back call. Good job there by Struther to get the Islanders into an over and back situation. Couple missed passes early here in this one. Maybe the Islanders working with a little bus legs, and there's a good strip by Pepper. Here's Block now on the left side. Throws a fake. Hits Pepper down the middle. A couple fakes. Reaches all the way around and scores. Pepper got it started with the strip at half. Swings it down. Gets it back. Nobody picking him up coming through the middle. Face dodge across. Keeper maybe a little bit too far up on the top of that crease there, and Pepper's able to reach around and give the Shamrocks an early 1-0 lead. 17:58 remaining in the first period. Face off now, won by the Shamrocks, but picked up by the Islanders. All the way down, gets stood up right in the middle there. Long outlet pass to the midline, and their cross. Here's Bridges now on the near side, half boards. Throws it over to Wade. Wade down low, and he'll go set a seal. Slips underneath. Looks backside, and a quick stick there, and good job getting across. Eight-second violation on the Islanders. It'll be back Shamrocks ball. Block swings it over now. Pepper coming around up top. Dancing with it. Comes around. Bouncer far side, and a good save there. Block finds the rebound in the corner, and a fresh 30 for the Shamrocks. on the left side now. ISO ball. Underneath, driving, trying to get across. Crease dive. They're going to call crease, and that one goes wide anyway. Quick triple team there by the Shamrocks to cause the turnover. Bounces off the check, and now here's a breakaway for Murphy. Tries to come back short side, takes a big hit after the shot, misses the net, and the Islanders are back the other way. Outlet pass across half. Delta's going to have to be smart in transition here as the Shamrocks are quickly applying pressure early in this one. Richmond swings it down low. Swung over to the left side. Back to the right side. And we're going to have a penalty on the pick there, as maybe a little bit too much mustard on it. And that's going to be a cross-checking penalty that will send the Shamrocks to the power play. And this power play is brought to you by 6 Mile Pub and Eatery. At 6 Mile Pub and Eatery, they take great pride in offering made-from-scratch meals that are created using only the finest ingredients. Their team carefully sources all of their ingredients to ensure that they are of the highest quality, and they take time to prepare each dish with love and care. From classic pub fare to more upscale options, there's something for everyone at 6 Mile Pub and Eatery. And referees calling for a wipe now. Is that a hard C or a silent C? Thank you. And then it's Ramage in net for Shamrocks. Ramage. And Clark will set up the power play here for the Shamrocks, and it's blown in. Immediately swung over to the right side, and they're getting to work. The Shamrocks early, sending a man into the middle. A little bit of boxing one here for the Rocks. Up pick, creates some separation, looking for the far side corner and just too high. Here's Wade up top. Back over to Clark. Swung down low, and the Islanders D got a stick on it, but the Shamrocks are able to come up with it again. Backside for Wade, and a good job there by Rexky to get across. Here's a little bit of a fast break and a shot, and a good save there by Ramage. Here's Strother. He'll swing it over to Pepper. Now Clark up top. Down low to Wade. Back to Pepper. Over to the left side. Back up top. Steps into one. Looking for the bottom right corner and misses just wide. Couple misses for the Shamrocks on this power play. And Wicket gets across there. Little bounce pass drop. Oh, and a bad change there by the Shamrocks. Leaves a man unattended. Wide open in front. And the Islanders make him pay with a 5-hole goal there. Just vacates the zone. Leaves his man and wide open on the doorstep. Makes no mistake to tie this one up at 1. And a little bit of a miscue there for the Victoria Shamrocks. Ends up in the back of their net for a shorthanded goal for the Islanders. Here's a face-off now. Won by the Shamrocks. Solomon will pick it up, and he'll split the double team and go right down the middle. Looking for it now, all the way down into the goalie, and that's going to cause some kerfuffle. And they're going to tag Solomon here for goalie interference. And I can't say I disagree with the call there, as he went down, probably had an opportunity to get out of the way, but gave the keeper an extra shove. And this power play is brought to you by Chase On Nutrition and Fitness Coaching. Chase On Nutrition and Fitness offers personalized coaching both in person and online. Their experienced trainers will work with you to create a customized fitness program that fits your goals and lifestyle. That's Chase On Nutrition Fitness Coaching, CHIASSON. And now the Islanders will play 4-on-4 for 37 seconds here before going to the man advantage. Swung over to the right side. Here's Richmond. Waits for a pick. Comes around, tries to sneak one into the stick of the defender, and he'll come back up with it now. Swung over to the left side. Thought about it for a second. Back to the right side. Gets over top, and they're going to call a moving pick on that one. Hard pick by the Islanders. And I don't hate the hard picks early in the game, seeing what kind of force you can get away with here and what the line is that the referees are going to call. Here's McCulley, brother of Brad McCulley, playing for the Buffalo Bandits in today's NLL Championship Game 3. Looks to feed the man inside, and the Islanders get a stick on it. And Delta is on the man advantage here for 104 with the ball now. And the Islanders sending a man to the bench here and getting all 5 power play personnel out there. Working it around the outside now. Lefty crease goes across the set of seal, gets tripped up. Skip pass, gets caught up in some sticks in the middle. And the Shamrocks come up with it. Here's Billings now on the near side. Throws a couple moves and carries it around before swinging it to Pepper. Had a man cutting, thought about it for a second, but thought better of it. Decides to kill off some time here, work this clock. On the righty half boards there, getting hounded. Swim move underneath. Comes all the way across, and Pepper tries to go back short side, and that hits the crossbar and goes up, but it'll come down Islander ball. Here's Torek, and throws it to the man who's not paying attention and eats that one right off the chest. And here's a shot that gets blocked by a stick of the Shamrocks. No over and back call, as is tipped. Spins out of the check from Solomon. Moves it up. Richmond now. Jump shot from way outside, and that one will go. Looking like a field shot there. Catches it. Dodges across the midline and from probably close to 50, 60 feet out. Comes back short side along the hip to beat Ramage. And that is 2-1 for the Islanders. Nothing to show of the power play, and they get one back right after the power play expires to make it a 2-1 game here for the boys in black. Face-off won by the Shamrocks, but picked up by Delta once again.
System number 19, Jared Maxman. Time of that goal, 7:36. Richmond from Maxman, 7:36.
Now the Islanders working for it. We got a delayed penalty coming up against the Shamrocks, and there's a shot that goes right into the stick of Ramage. And Islanders will go right back to the power play, and this power play is brought to you by Jess Patterson Wealth Management. Jess Patterson Wealth Management is a leading financial advisory firm with over 95 years of experience in helping Canadians achieve their financial goals. With a team of dedicated financial advisors, Jess Patterson Wealth Management offers personalized solutions to help clients navigate through every stage of their financial journey. Delta unsuccessful on the first power play. Let's see what they dial up here. Working it around the outside. Lefty shooter back up top now. Couple picks coming across. Down to the man cutting across, and Richmond tries some wonky stuff there, bringing it all the way across his body and down low. Richmond backside. Too hot to handle. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Spins it back door. Richmond comes across, and a good save there by Ramage to get the left pad on it. Shamrocks quick to outlet it. Solomon across the midline now, and he's waiting for some port. Solomon down into the corner. Throws the slip pass there inside and just a little bit too far ahead. And the Islanders will come back the other way here. They might have numbers if they move quickly. Nope, they're content to hang out and settle it down. Get the power play back out on the floor. McDonald up top. Now to Richmond. Over to McDonald. Couple screens up top, and McDonald with a shot, and that one goes off Ramage's right arm, and he couldn't find it for a second, but the defense is able to come up with it. Here's Atkinson. 2-on-1 Shamrocks. Atkinson takes a shot, and that's blocked by the Islanders defender. McCully wide open in front, can't handle the pass. And Delta's able to get this one going. Pushing it with some pace now is Young. You can hear the goalie yelling, slow it down. 14 seconds left in this power play for Delta. Let's see if they take one more stab at it here, running the play. McDonald drive from outside and a goal. Working it around the outside. McDonald will get it back up top. Throw a big fake over to the lefty shooter and step into that one. Another one from downtown for the Islanders. Make it 3-1 for Delta. Face-off controlled by the Shamrocks. Over to Pepper coming off the bench, and he heard some footsteps and maybe thought twice about it and missed the pass. Now the Islanders will break up. They've got a 3-on-2 here if they want it. Young thought about it, takes a big check right in the chest and falls down, and the Shamrocks are coming back the other way. Here's Atkinson, takes a pick from Murphy, comes over top, tries to go back short side, and there's a save by Rexky. Pass picked off by the Shamrocks. Now it's a loose ball battle, and Delta will come up with it. Down low. Throws a fake. Back up top. Here's Carrier, and he'll swing that over to the left side. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Islanders. Here's a drive from outside, and that one misses. Now going back the other way, Billings is going to have an opportunity for a breakaway. He picks it up now. No, he doesn't. He bobbles it. Now he finds it. Gives it over to McCully. McCully hits the man coming off the bench. That's Block. Block takes the pick from Wade. Swings it up top to Holiday. Over to Block on the near side half boards. Shimmies, comes over. Good pick there and a shot and a goal. Block using the screen to come over top and find the top left corner there to bring the Shamrocks back within one. Block patiently. Good pick there from the man coming off the bench. Uses that screen. Comes over top and hunts the top left corner. And the Shamrocks are back within one. 3-2 for the Islanders. 8:41 remaining in the first period.
Shamrocks goal scored by number 23, Cohen Block.
And a big pick there by the goalie. Sends Pepper to the ground. And the outlet pass will bounce into the Shamrocks bench. Off the stick of the Islanders defender. It'll be Shamrocks ball here. Looking to tie this one up. On the left side, half boards now. Comes around the screen again. Finds Pepper. Good screen by Wade. And Pepper's going to sting one. Shamrocks doing a great job right now finding the screenshots over top. Wade bullying two men, and Pepper's able to fire that one over the right shoulder of Rexky. And we're all tied up at 3 here. Back and forth action to start this game. Faceoff's going to be a battle at the midline. Shamrocks thought they had it. Now we got a loose ball here. Picked up by Solomon, but stripped there. Couple shimmies. Rolls underneath. Tries a dump shot there. Right into the stick of Ramage. Here's Murphy now breaking it out. Murphy comes underneath. He's got Block going to the middle. Murphy with a shot from outside. And Reski way out of his net on the tip of the crease there to make the save between the legs. Here's Young. He'll dump it to McDonald and go for a change. McDonald with a little dump off to Richmond. Richmond swings it over to the left side. Gets underneath, and a good slide there by McCully to stop that one. Pass inside to Young, just too low to handle. Richmond picks it up, 4 seconds left, and he shoots, and that one's off the leg of McCully. Here's Klassen coming down. Thought about it for a second, couple fakes, throws it up to Pepper. Pepper, another couple fakes. He'll go behind the net as well. Back to Pepper. Fake shot there. Now it reaches around, trying to go far side low, and that one misses the net and over and back. It'll be dealt the ball. Picked up in the far corner now by the Islanders, as they'll go to work in the offensive zone. Swung over to the lefty crease. Way out to make the pass. McDonald with the swing pass to the far lefty crease. McDonald gets it back and a shot from outside, and that one misses. Now Solomon and Billings are in on a 2-on-1. Solomon over to Billings. Billings with a shot, trying to go short side, and that's off the pad of Retzky, and the Islanders will pick it up and go back the other way. Solomon with an over-the-head check, almost got him, but he's able to get through. Across the midline now. Dump it to the O guys, go for a change. Good breakout there by the Islanders. Here's McDonald down to the righty half boards. Swung over to the left side, and that tips off a stick and into box number 2 at the Q Center. Now the Shamrocks coming back the other way. Bridges comes over top. Swings it to the half boards on the far side. Couple picks there. Good work by the Islanders switching on that pick. Just an errant pass. Couple unforced turnovers for both teams here, unable to connect on simple passes. Here's Carrier. He'll throw it and go for a change. Islanders get their O back out on the floor. Another drop pass, but he's able to come up with it. Down low. Donald swings it across. Face dodge on McCully. And shot right after the 30-second violation ends. It'll be Shamrock ball. Davis McCully breaking this one out. He'll get across the midline. Swing it down low to Block. Block with a couple fakes. Gets across the floor and now leaves it for Wade. Wade over to Strother. Spin move. Bounce shot. Looking far side. Misses the net here. Pepper finds the rebound. Pepper comes over the pick from Wade. He's got Wade open. Gives it to him late, and Wade still finds it, trying to go far side. Misses the net there. Strother just hums it on net. That's right into the belly. Now he finds the rebound again, and a good stick there by Retzky to find that. Here's Torek. He'll pass it and go for a change. Porteous comes over top. Swings it down to the left side. Pass to the man off the bench is way too low. And Billings with another chance for a breakaway here. Throws a couple fakes, tries to go over top, short side, misses the net, and that'll bounce out of bounds and be a Delta ball. Someone got to teach these young men on the breakaway to just wrap it far side. Swung over to Richmond, down low to McDonald. Comes around the screen from Porches, swings it to the lefty half boards. Back to the righty side now, and another missed pass. Richmond with a behind the back pass, one-handed catch, and a shot that's into the stick. And the Shamrocks will break up now. Goodfellow will pass it to Wade and go for a change. Wade over to Clark. Clark's got it. Down low to the right side. Clark slipping to the middle there, and good look inside, but unable to come up with it. And Delta will get across the timeline. Give it to McDonald and go for a change now. McDonald with a shot from outside off the left pad of Ramage. Here's Richmond now. Richmond comes underneath, looking for a shot, and that goes way high and wide, far side. And now here's a chance. Here's Clausen on a breakaway. Tries to go back, short side again, and a good save there by Rexky. Dropping to a knee, but gets that right arm up to make the save. Couple breakaways for the Shamrocks early, and Rexky's been solid on them. Here's Pepper now. Swings over to Struther. Far side on the half boards for the right side. Back to Struther. Another missed pass. Down low. Picked up here. Right on the crease is Block, and he'll throw that up top. Hits the man in front. Behind the back shot from the 24-foot. And Block will just throw it into the corner. And they're calling a reset here. Shamrock sending their O back onto the floor after a reset was called there. We got an official counting down with his hands from up top. Here's a shot from outside, trying to go high again. And that misses and will be almost over and back, but sent back. No, it will be over and back. Shamrock's noticing Rexy's coming really far out of that net, standing on the tip of his crease almost, and they're looking for the top corners. Here's Porches swinging it over to the left side. Richmond down low to McDonald. Richmond will set a seal there. Look inside, and that doesn't go. And loose ball picked up by the Shamrocks. Turns on the burners, comes across, and a good back check there by Porches to get back into the zone and throw the stick check as he was going to shoot. Down low on the right side now. Richmond, 1 minute of play left in the first period here. Here's a shot from way outside. Hits a stick, kind of muffins on net there. And Ramage does a good job to make the save and outlet it to Atkinson now. He's got McCulley with him. McCulley coming to set a seal. And they'll call for a change, and the boys in white will get the offense back on the floor. 36 seconds left. Here's Wade. Pepper from way downtown hits Resky right in the face, and what a save on that second attempt. Makes the first one with his face and then sprawls out with the stick to make the second save. 18 seconds, and the Shamrocks will call a timeout, and let's take another look at that beautiful save by Resky.
How do you teach that, Hazer? How do you teach that?
Big drive from Pepper outside. Rebound picked up in front, and Rexky sprawling out there to make the save.
Win?
Good work by the Islanders keeper. He's been solid in this one to start the game. Both goalkeepers. Ramage started maybe a little bit shakier than he would have liked, but has settled in real nicely and had some big stops in the second half of that first period. And Rexky with a highlight reel save there. Shamrocks with 6 men on the floor. Let's see what they draw up here. I'm going to say they're getting a double seal down on the left side. There's Block with the seal. And a shot from Pepper just goes straight to the cage. Picked up by the Islanders. Shot on goal, and it will miss wide after the buzzer. And that will do it for first period action here at the Q Center. 3-3. Victoria with 15 shots on net in that first period. Delta with 13. A little bit of a sloppy start. A lot of drop passes. Good goaltending on both sides. A couple mental errors led to some goals for Delta. A lot of breakaways for Shamrocks, and Rexky stood tall back there. We'll be back with second period action in just over 10 minutes here on BC Sports TV.
the mics. It's working. Everything's over there. Strength. Extreme strength. Shamrocks.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, I've only met him once. Once for the 2015 one. What? 8 goals what? 8 goals, yeah. If I can come in on a breakaway? Yeah. Well, I sure hope so. I do play offense. Not leading score. I've missed the last 2 games with a separated shoulder. What's that? Yeah, you might have a chance. I'm more out there to bang bodies. Not much of a. I'm not. McCully is the fighter. I'm not like a fighter, but I mean I will. But I play like Brad does. Big back picks inside. Like to find a guy right in the lower spine and just. But I set a lot of seals and hang out, and then I get my 5-6 shots a game. Usually good for a goal or two. It's fun. It's so fun. It's fast. And it's like the body craves contact. It's physical. Yeah. Even after I get injured, I'm just like I just want to go. And we're back for some second period lacrosse action here. Shamrocks and the Islanders tied up at 3 after the first period of play here. Delta's going to have to control that transition. Shamrocks, I think, had 3 or 4 breakaways in the first period, and now with that long change, look for the Shamrocks to want to run the ball here. Delta's going to have to be smart with getting off the O-zone fast and shutting off that reverse transition. First shot on net there, handled by Rexky. And now the Islanders will get across midline, throw it down to McDonald. Richmond cutting through across. Donald down in the corner, takes a check from Billings. And he'll flip it to Richmond. He'll pass it over, get it back. Down low. To McDonald coming across the middle, takes a big hit in the process of that shot, and a good save there by Rummage. Here's Goodfellow, and he'll pass it off. That's Clark on the near side boards. Finds the man cutting across, trying to go top left there, misses the net, but the Shamrocks able to hang on to it. Clark, down low, Halliday, looking inside, and that one just out of reach there, and it'll be a crease violation, Delta's ball. Shamrocks pressing out here early, but Delta with a good job, able to find the man streaking off the bench. It's the late man, that's Poirier. Battle for it behind the cage now. And the Shamrocks pick it up. Delta calling for a back in, but they're not going to get it. Clausen over to McCulley. McCulley back to Clausen. In all alone, and a goal. Good work by the Shamrocks, getting the transition game going. McCulley and Clausen with a give and go. And Clausen finishes it off. Coming across the crease, takes a hit after the goal into the boards. And we're going to get a penalty called on that as well. So not only will the Shamrocks get the goal, but they will also go to the power play here. And this power play is brought to you by our friends at Sawyer Construction. Looking for a reliable general contractor for your commercial or residential project? Look no further than Sawyer Construction. Their experienced team has the expertise to handle any job from new construction to renovations and everything in between. Contact Sawyer Construction today to learn more about their top quality general contracting services.
Shamrocks goal scored by number 29, Chet Clausen. Assist on the
Clausen with a beauty on the transition there. We talked about earlier how the Shamrocks like to press it, and Delta's got to be smart to shut it off. Now the Shamrocks on the man advantage. Skip pass down low and a quick stick, but a good save there by Rexky. Good pressure by the Shamrocks offensive players to get the ball back. Pepper will pick it up. Swing it over to Clark. Down low to Wade. Clark will take it and go back up to the point. He'll swing down, set a pick down low for Wade. Pepper is sending a pick as well. And Wade with a beautiful shot, finding the far side corner there. Bottom right. Rexky coming all the way across to pick it up. Good play there. Clark setting a pick, Pepper setting a pick, and Rexky leaning all the way across, and Wade's able to find that bottom right corner off the post and in. And it's a 5-3 game right now in favor of the Shamrocks. Whatever the Shamrocks must have said at the intermission is paying dividends here. Just under 3 minutes into the second, they've already got two. Good family, that Wade family. Gotta love them. Halliday cuts underneath all the way across. Throws a couple fakes. Tries to jam it 5-hole, and Rexky not fooled there. Here's Mullen. He'll swing it over. Richmond bounces off a check from Billings. Steps into one, and that one misses far right. And the bounce will go all the way back down the zone. Billings there to chase it down. Billings flips this one to Clark. Now Wade. Down low to Pepper. Pepper comes over top. Gets through right down the middle there. Takes a good hard check from the defender. And misses wide. Loose ball battle along the line. Pepper gets dumped. And it will stay Shamrock ball. Clark down low. Comes over top, passes to Pepper. Wade with a good pick. And Pepper with a sidearm shot that missed by about 6 feet. And that'll be an over and back call on the Shamrocks. Here's Williams now with it. He'll swing it to the man streaking off the bench, and he'll carry into the far righty corner. Swung back over to Williams. Shot from way outside, and that one manages to go 5-hole on Ramage. Looking like a little bit of a harmless shot from quite deep, and fools Ramage there in the 5-hole, just along the right side of that of those pads there. And back to a 1-goal game as the Islanders are able to stop the 2-goal run and start the second period here for the Shamrocks. Hard hit into the boards by Billings, and they're going to call an interference there Nothing more, and it'll be Delta ball. Here's Williams over to McDonald, coming across the crease there, across the 24-foot circle, I should say, trying to go back short side. And we're going to get a penalty on Williams there as he's going to the bench. The extra slash right on the back of the leg, right in front of the official. You're going to get called on it every time. Let's see if we can take a peek at it here. Williams takes a good hit there. And as they're going to the bench right there, Williams with a good whack on the leg right in front of the official. If they don't catch the first one, they're definitely going to catch the second one there, and that was proven right there. Coaches hate the retaliation penalties, I'll tell you that for free. And this power play is brought to you by Jenner Chevrolet. Looking for the best Chevrolet EV dealer in BC? Look no further than Jenner Chevrolet. Proud to serve Vancouver Island as BC's #1 Chevrolet EV dealer, offering a wide selection of electric vehicles at competitive prices. Visit Jenner Chevrolet today on the Old Island Highway and see for yourself why they are the top choice for EVs in BC. So Delta gets back within one, takes an undisciplined penalty in the offensive zone, and the Shamrocks will be back on the power play here. Ramage getting some repairs at the bench, it looks like. Clark up top, swings over to Pepper. Down low to Wade, back to Pepper. Up top to Clark, swung over to the left side, down low. Back to the shooter. Pepper sets a seal for Clark. Wade comes around, trying to go back far side, misses the net wide. Jumped by the defense there. Good job by the Delta to get out on pressure. And he gets away from it. Hits the man coming across, trying to streak that one far side. But just missed the net. Swim move on the breakout. That'll be Young down low. Trying to go back far side, and Wade with a great pickoff. And now the Shamrocks have a slight fast break here. One across. Pepper comes across, makes a couple fakes, goes back short side, and a big save there off the right arm of Rexky. Carrier down the right side of the floor, left side for his hand. And he'll swing it up top, go for a change himself. Underneath. Brown will swing that across. And a shot from way outside. And now a slight 2-on-1 for the Shamrocks. But the D guys will curl off, go for a change, get the O back on the floor. And we're calling for a wipe at the moment in the goaltender's crease. And this stoppage in play is brought to you by 6 Mile Pub and Eatery. Looking for the perfect place to enjoy great food and drinks with your friends and family? Look no further than 6 Mile Pub and Eatery. This local favorite has won consecutive Reader's Choice Awards for Best Pub, thanks to its friendly staff, beautiful heritage property, and amazing food and drink offerings. Whether you're looking for a quick bite to eat or a relaxing night out, 6 Mile Pub and Eatery is the place to be. And now Pepper right down Main Street, and that one rings off the crossbar, but we're going to get a moving screen called on Wade. It'll go back the other way for the Islanders. 5-4 game right now. Shamrocks leading, and the Shamrocks look like they've just taken a penalty, and a shot from outside that goes off the left pad of Ramage and into the corner. Billings will pick it up, and we're going to get a too many men call on the Shamrocks. We'll play 4-on-4 here for about 7 seconds. And then Delta will be on the power play. Now, good opportunity here for Delta to tie this one up just about midway through the second period. They're waiting for Williams to get out of the box, and he does. He'll join the power play here. Swung around the outside. McDonald takes a pass to Williams, who tries to go short side 5-hole, and a good save there by Ramage. Now Billings coming in on a 2-on-1. He's going to take a shot and miss quite handily short side on the fast break. Now the Shamrocks will settle down, get the offensive players back on the floor, and see if they can kill some time here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot from way outside, squeaks through. And that's one that Rexky's going to want back. He's had a solid game so far, and that one just fools him in the 5-hole. Very harmless shot, fading away from the cage. Looking to just get something on net, maybe initiate a reset, and manages to squeak that 5-hole. And the 2-goal lead restored for the Shamrocks. 6-4 here. 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the power play for Delta. Let's see if they can get something back on the man advantage. Get this back to within 1.
Shamrock's goal scored shorthanded by number 18, Brett Bridges.
Bridges with the shorthanded goal. Definitely not adding it to the highlight reel, but they all look the same on the scoreboard. Williams will swing that over to McDonald, get it back. Down low to the lefty crease. Up top to Williams. McDonald gets it back. Playing a little bit of catch up top. McDonald checks to see if he has it and finds the 5-hole along with it. And the 1-goal lead. And the Delta Islanders are back to within 1 now. Hanging on up top and just able to squeak that one through the 5-hole. I think that might have been the 3rd or 4th 5-hole goal that the Islanders have scored today on Ramage. Halliday picks it up on the right side. Throws it up to Solomon. Solomon, good patience, and then finds the man on the left side boards. Comes over top. Swung over to the right side. Here's Halliday now. Comes over the screen from Clark, and he'll find the left side. Comes over a couple screens and a shot, and that's off the post. Hunting the far side hip there. Ramage out of his net to find it. He'll swing it across and get back in his cage. Here's Block. Over to Clark. Clark skip pass to the lefty crease. Back to Clark for a quick stick. And Rexky on top of it. Doesn't look like it's in the net. And referee waves no goal there. Rexky made the save, didn't know where it was, and just hung out there down in the bottom. And a pass into their own bench for the Islanders is going to lead to a fast break here for the Shamrocks, but Klassen can't come up with it. Got maybe a little bit too excited trying to get it to the offense. Didn't even wait for him to get on the floor, and it'll be Shamrock ball. Gives it to Pepper up top, and a good check there. And the Islanders trying to break out. Pepper with a good pressure. Pepper finds it. He's getting down low, being hounded. Swing it up top to Wade. Bridges will swing it over to the man coming off the bench. Comes around the screen, back to Pepper. Pepper wanted it. Swings it over to the lefties. And a big pick there, and that's going to be a moving pick. And they're going to give him a penalty on that, too, for a cross-checking. Both officials with their hand in the air. And this power play is brought to you by Chase On Nutrition Fitness Coaching. Are you tired of constantly struggling to achieve your fitness or nutrition goals? Do you feel like you're working harder than ever, yet still falling short of where you want to be? It's time to do it the smart way. Contact Chase On Nutrition and Fitness to start your personalized journey. Chase On, CHIASSON.
Shamrocks penalty number 9,
Islanders going to work now on the man advantage. And an absolute sting from Richmond up top, finding the top right corner. And we've got ourselves a tie game here, folks. McDonald gives it to Richmond, sets the pick, gets it back, and Richmond steps in and absolutely buzzes the tower. Top right corner, pretty looking shot. And as we've got a goaltender timeout to get some water, we're going to take another look at that shot. Just beats Ramage to that top right corner. And Ramage's night is temporarily over. I don't know if it's for the rest, but Adam Bland steps into the cage now. Face-off won by the Shamrocks and picked up by Clausen himself. Swings it over to Atkinson. Here's Goodfellow with it now. Swung down to the lefty crease. Skip pass to the right side. Here's Atkinson. Sorry, Halliday with the ball now. He'll swing it over to the left side. And a good jump there by the Delta defense. Bounce pass to the outlet, and they'll get over the timeline easily. Islanders have done a good job lately shutting down the transition of the Shamrocks. Here's a late man off the bench and a shot and a goal. Welcome to the lacrosse game. Adam Bland stings one 5-hole right off the hop. And the Islanders are out in front 7-6. Late man coming off the bench seal. Good job there by Richmond getting in the middle, creating that havoc. Kind of reaches around the screen, shoots a hard one down low, and he's able to beat Bland 5-hole. Face-off once again controlled by the Shamrocks. And a good job to evade the crease. Here's Billings with it. He'll take a check. Swing it over to the right side. Here's Halliday. Spinning off the check. Gives it up top to Wade. Wade will swing it down low to the left side. Comes around a screen. Skip pass back down low was Bridges. And coming around, couple fakes and off the post. And the Islanders will send it out, but Billings is able to be there and pick it up. Fresh 30 for the Shamrocks, working it down low now. Here's Halliday, comes over a good screen from Wade, keeps on going all the way across, and he scores. Good screen by Wade there. Sends one man into another. Creates a lot of space for Halliday to come all the way around the top. And on the wrong side of the floor, I think he snuck that short side high on Rexky there. Let's take another look. He did indeed. Yep, short side high all the way across. You don't see righties getting that far over oftentimes, but a beautiful shot there on the run. Short side cheese. And we're all tied up at 7 here.
Shamrocks goal scored by number 17, Fig Halliday.
Here's Young with it. He outlets this to Mullen. Mullen up the near side boards. Back to Young. Now over to McDonald. Richmond sets a good screen. McDonald with a shot from outside, and that'll bounce wide and be an over and back. Billings will pick this up. Pass it off to Clark. Go for a change. Clark with it on the near side. Swings it to the man off the bench. That's Bridges with a hard shot off the far post. And the rebound will come to Clark at the midline. And another shot off the same post by Block there. Good work by the left side for the Shamrocks. Getting over top, having some good seals. And a hard pick into the board, hard hit into the boards there. Right down the middle. Looks backside. And Reski getting all the way across to find it. Pepper couldn't handle the pass. Now it's picked up. And a penalty coming up towards the Islanders. I believe the holding call is what we're looking at. And this power play is brought to you by Jess Patterson Wealth Management. Jess Patterson Wealth Management is proud to support lacrosse, a sport that embodies teamwork, perseverance, and determination. As a sponsor of BC Sports TV, they share the same ideals of the Creators Game, promoting growth and development. Jess Patterson Wealth Management joins us in celebrating the rich history and exciting future of lacrosse. Joel Mullen, 2 minutes for slashing. And the Shamrocks are back on the power play. Here's Clark over to Wade, and Wade shoots, and that one hits a man in the face on the way to the net. Here's Clark now up top. Swings it over to the lefty shooter. Pepper steps into one, trying to go short side, misses the net wide. Loose ball in the corner, picked up by the Rocks. No, it's not. Still loose. Now they'll find it and come up with it. Swing it over to Wade. He can't handle the pass. And the Islanders will pick it up. Here's Carrier. Spins off a couple checks. Now he's going down low, waiting for some help. He'll find it and dump it off. Double team in the corner, but he's able to get out. Shot misses short side wide. Porteous able to find it now. Shot clock winding down. Delta with a shot from way outside. Finds Bland. One-handed rebound shot. Just misses the net. And now the Shamrocks might have an opportunity for a breakaway, but no. Good back check by the Islanders to get back here. That's Porteous. Now the Islanders have numbers. Backside. Behind the cage now. Swung over to Mullen. Back to the right side. Comes over top the pick. Back to Mullen. Bounces off a check from Billings and a shot from way outside, and that's going to miss wide and be an over and back. And Davis McCulley will pick this one up. He'll pass it off to Pepper, go for a change, and the Shamrocks go to work on the power play with 16 seconds left in this penalty to the Islanders. Pepper with a big shot from outside, bounces off the boards, able to find the rebound, but that goes wide as well. And that'll be over and back, and he shoots it right at the man. Young, take that one maybe in a less than ideal location for a young gentleman to take a lacrosse ball. And good kill there by the Islanders, and they'll go back to work 5-on-5. Slip inside, and that one's picked off by Porter. Outlet pass there, good handle. Granberg will swing it over to Pepper. Pepper lowers his shoulder, gets to the front of the net, and scores. Good work by the big man, driving hard to the cage. Couple shifty moves up top, gets to the middle of the floor and goes back short side on Rexky. And now we've got a 1-goal lead for the Shamrocks here with 5:14 remaining in the second period.
Shamrock's goal, his third of the game, scored by
Hat trick for Pepper there.
assist number 19, Caden
Great individual effort for the big man for the Shamrocks.
Top of that goal, 14:46. Pepper from Granberg and Puga at 14:46.
Now the Islanders across the midline. Here's Torek. Calling for a settle down. Over on the right side. Spins underneath. Good defense by Wade. McDonald with his shot from outside, and that's going to go off a Shamrocks player, but not make it out of bounds. It'll be a 30-second violation. McCulley now. Looks inside, and a good-looking passing play there by the Shamrock. Finds a man wide open on the inside and able to put it home. Far side on Reski. Just slips through the middle. Nobody there to pick him up, and he's able to find the far side coming across
And it's a 2-goal lead for the Victoria Shamrocks. Not quite sure what number that was on the replay.
Shamrocks goal scored by number 9, Dylan Johannes.
Dylan Johannes with a good-looking play inside there. And Pepper able to bounce around that check. Here's Halliday trying to get over top. Slide there by the Islanders caused them to turn it over. Good defense by the Islanders, and they're going back the other direction now. Looking down low. McDonald right on the goal line and the crease line. Comes around a little pick from the referee. Swings it up top to Richmond. Richmond with a shot trying to go far side, and that goes off the leg of Bland. Here's Murphy taking it into the far side corner. Hits the man coming off the bench. That's a block, and he'll throw it up top to Solomon, hand it off to Wade. Wade down low to Pepper. Wade goes to set a seal. Pepper up top being watched. Throws it to the man coming around the net. Back over to Wade, and Wade couldn't handle the pass. Now it's picked up by the Islanders. Young up the near side. Good wrap check there by Halliday to cause a turnover, and Halliday picks up the ball and throws a long heave down. And this one's picked up by Dorsett on a breakaway and a goal. There's that transition game for the Shamrocks. Great back check by Halliday. Finding the loose ball and sending it up. Just a lefty coming across the floor left to right and able to tuck that one in. Short side along the post here, and we're going to get a goaltending swap for the Islanders. Loose ball off the faceoff, picked up by the Islanders. Shamrocks with a 3-goal lead right now. Porches swings that over to Williams. Williams to Richmond, back to Williams. Hits a man cutting in the middle. Behind the back shot, and that they're going to say, yes, it did tip off Bland. Before it went out of bounds, it'll stay Delta ball. Williams now up top to Boma. Swings it over to the right side. Down low in the crease. Up top to McDonald. McDonald steps into one, and that's into the stick of Bland. And Bland with a long bomb here. What a throw. What a catch by Klassen on the back of his stick. Had his stick turned around the wrong way. But a great dime there from Adam Bland. Now back the other way. Islanders looking to answer. Hogstratton down low to Williams. Sorry, that's Young. Sorry, that's Boma. And we're going to get a delayed penalty here on the Shamrocks for an off-ball cross-check. And this will miss wide. Picked up by the Shamrocks. And referees will make the call for a cross-checking penalty. And it'll be a Delta Islanders power play that is brought to you by Sawyer Construction. At Sawyer Construction, they believe the heart of every home is the kitchen. And they can help you create the custom kitchen of your dreams. With a team of skilled craftsmen, Sawyer Construction can build custom cabinets, millwork, and countertops to perfectly fit your space and style. Contact Sawyer Construction today to start designing your dream kitchen. Whistle back in, and now the Islanders will go back to the power play here, looking to get to back within 2. Williams over to Richmond, back to Williams. Williams steps in, and a good save there by Bland, getting across there. Shamrocks with a 2-on-1. Dorsett with wheels, tries to go 5-hole. Bounces through the legs and into the corner, and a good job there by Davis McCulley to pick up the Lucy. He'll swing it up top to Solomon.
1 minute. Last minute of play in the second.
Solomon over to Pepper. Pepper slip pass inside to McCulley. Great look there by Pepper trying to find the D guy cutting through the middle. And it bounces through, and the Islanders will retain possession, get across the midline, set up for a power play. 36 seconds remaining in the second period here. Islanders trying to get back within 2 before the third. McDonald steps into one, and a good save there by Bland. There's Porches. And they're not going to call the goalie. They're going to keep the 5-on-4 instead of going 6-on-4 for the Islanders. And now they will call a timeout. A little bit of confusion on the Islander bench if they wanted one or not. 10 seconds left in the third period. The second period here. Islanders will have the ball off of the timeout. Most likely a 6-on-4 play coming, you'd think. And we will see what they draw up when we come back in just over 30 seconds. Islanders 8 seconds left. Williams down low on the left side. Up top, here's a drive, and Bland gets over to make the save. And Victoria with 33 shots on goal after 40 minutes. Delta with 24 shots on goal after 40 minutes here. And we've got 20 minutes of lacrosse action coming back right after this intermission break with about 10 minutes here. And before we go, just want to give a big shout out to all our sponsors here at BC Sports TV: Chase On Nutrition, Fitness Coaching, 6 Mile Pub and Eatery, Jenner Chevrolet, Jess Patterson Wealth Management, and Sawyer Construction. They are supporting us so we can bring you live lacrosse on YouTube for free. If you have an opportunity to support one of them, we would appreciate that here at BC Sports TV. And we'll be back in just over 10 minutes time here.
Oh. Yeah. This is a good game. These ones are so much more fun to call than the blowouts. Like, I just find myself just like getting distracted. And now I'm like dialed in here. No, he'll come up and pack everything up. I usually start packing up and then I'll wait for him to come up here. He'll throw me some cash and then yeah, he'll stay and usually finish up all the packing. Yeah, he'll pack up the camera here. Yeah, it all goes in the red suitcase. Got a whole operation going here. Good little side hustle for me. I'll just usually wrap up the cords and everything. I have no idea how it's supposed to go, and I didn't see any errors there, so I'd say you're doing a bang-up job. Now, so far, all the replays have been money. I think we got like. Well, I don't think I'll ever make a full living off of it, but once I'm done, I'm only 25 right now, so I'm still trying to work my way into the NLL. I'd like to play for as long as possible, but I got a really bad hip. I don't know how long that's viable. So this is kind of something that I decided would be like an opportunity for me to stick with it when I'm done. Exactly, and like be able to still be around the game, involved, and like I love to talk and I know the game well, and I have all this knowledge in my head of everything that I've learned. Oh, I can do any sport. I've played pretty much every sport out there. I like that. I'd like to do the broadcasting for the cross. I'd like to do color commentary more than play-by-play. I like to be able to add like little tidbits and insight and stuff. But I do enjoy doing it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's just portfolio. This has just worked out super well with the Shamrocks. So we do 2 games Tuesday night, 2 games Thursday, couple games Monday. Yeah, and couple. Then I practice Monday night, and then we play games on the weekend. So it keeps me busy. Keeps me out of trouble going to R5. And a couple extra bucks here. After I banged up my shoulder, I'm not getting paid. I'm playing. No, they have insurance for like healthcare coverage and stuff, but like I don't get my game. So helpful to sit. I don't know. It's just a side gig I like to do. It's fun. I'm at the rink most of the time. I love being around watching lacrosse. That's sick. Yeah, that's really cool. I'd love to come back. When's that? 3 years. Qualifying. They're doing qualifying out here?
And we're back for our third period lacrosse here at the Q Center in Victoria, British Columbia. Right now, the Islanders trailing the Victoria Shamrocks by a score of 10-7. Shamrocks starting the third period on the man down, but killing it off at the moment. Coach is waving the man from the penalty box to head into the offensive zone, and Murphy will come off with a head of steam and try and get the ball, but picked off by the Islanders. But a good job of the Shamrocks making sure they had a man back on defense to cut off that transition. Young leaves it over for Richmond. Richmond up top now. Over to the lefty. Comes around the screen back to Richmond. Richmond finds a guy inside. And a good look there, but missed the net just wide. 3 seconds left. Richmond with a one-handed behind-the-back attempt that goes into the corner, and it'll be Shamrock's ball going back the other direction. Down low. Here's Struther. He'll swing it over to the right side. Halliday comes over a pick from Clark, and he'll swing that to Johannes. Behind the back look inside for Halliday. Had him there for a second, and a good stick by the Delta defender. Halliday, 3 men on top of him. Gets out to the corner. He's got to get a shot on goal here, and he won't. It'll be a turnover off the 32nd possession. And now the Islanders across the midline. Up top, McDonald. Down low, Porteous throws it. Bounces off the board, but the Islanders able to find it again. Back over to Porteous. Comes around the screen for McDonald. Flip pass. McDonald catches it and scores. Good looking play there on the two-man side for the Islanders. And a couple words being exchanged after. Don't think anything's going to come of it. Let's take another look at that one. Over to Porteous. Porteous comes under the up pick from McDonald and a one-handed flip, and McDonald coming across left to right, goes back across his body, and he's able to beat Bland. I believe that went either 5-hole. It did, yes, 5-hole from about 24 feet out. And after the shenanigans following the goal, it ends with a Shamrock in the penalty box. That's McCully, and he's got 2 minutes for roughing. And now Delta with a quick goal to bring this back within 2. McDonald up top, scans, sends it over, steps in, has one go, and Bland with a good save on the right side there. Back up top now, McDonald. Over to Porteous. Down low now to the left side. Here's Williams with it, back up to McDonald. McDonald playing pass with Porteous now, give and go a couple passes. Some cross picks there, and that shot goes right into the stomach of the defender. That's Goodfellow. And let's hope that he is wearing a cup tonight. He'll hobble off to the bench. And Goodfellow will head down the tunnel with the trainer and get checked out. And the Islanders still on the man advantage. Here's Williams up top to McDonald. Another cross pick, same play as before. And here's a shot from Williams and a goal. So the Islanders sending both creases up for a pick. And it just creates a little bit of separation for Williams on that far side shooter position. He's got time. The lefty crease vacates. Maybe the top guy for the Shamrocks a little bit too high and eager to get to McDonald in the top there. Leaves Williams with his hands free from about 25 feet, and he's able to find the 5-hole on Bland. Now we got a 1-goal game again. Lots of time remaining. Buckle up. Here's Halliday. He'll swing it over to Pepper. Slip inside for Wade, and Wade hits the crossbar, looking to get one back for the Shamrocks. Good slip off the pick and roll there for Wade. And here's a shot from way out that misses wide. Picked up by Wade inside, and a good save there. Both teams changing goaltenders throughout the evening tonight. And Wicked unable to get across the line in time. And back check there by Mullen off the quick restart, and he's able to strip Clark of it. Now the Islanders back into the offensive zone. Here's Richmond. He'll throw it up top to McDonald, get it back. McDonald through the middle. Looking for the slip was Richmond. McDonald wasn't paying attention. Now on the left side, Williams working on McCully, spins underneath. Swings it up top, back to McDonald, over to Williams now. He's going to step in from way out, and they're going to call for a reset. McCully able to find it. Williams maybe getting a little handsy there. Might have gotten away with one. Could have been a hold. And Goodfellow back on the floor. Good to see that after taking the ball to the groin area. And with that, a shot and a goal for the Shamrocks. Coming around the top. Off the half boards. Good patience to wait for the second slide there and step around it. And restore the 2-goal lead for the Shamrocks. Score is 11-9.
Scored by number 10, Sam Struther.
Sam Struther with the goal there. And the assist from Goodfellow after taking a ball to the area. Comes back on, makes an immediate difference. Here's a swing over to Wade, down low to Pepper. Wade with a great seal. Pepper steps into one, and a good stop there. Dangerous outlet pass, and Pepper was almost there to make him pay, but they turn the ball over, and the Shamrocks back the other way. Here comes Murphy. Looking for Halliday streaking through there. Murphy waits for the pick. Gets one from Bridges. Murphy now swings it over to Pepper. Left side to Bridges. Backside to looking for Pepper again, but good defense there by the Islanders. Keeping a stick in the lane. This will be an over and back call. Delta ball. Delta had cut the lead from 3 down to 1, and the Shamrocks answered right back. Now it's 2-goal lead for Victoria. Here's Porches. Jab step inside and a bouncer that goes off the post. Almost had Bland beat there. Might have fooled him a little bit as he was getting his stick check during the shot. McDonald to the half boards. Jump shot from way out and a good stop there by Bland. Billings trying to find the Lucy. He does. And he'll outlet this to Solomon. Solomon down low to Pepper. Pepper waiting for a pick from Wade. Wade coming now on the up pick. Down low to Halliday. Halliday comes back underneath. Looking far side. And in the crease. This will be Delta ball. And trying to find the man coming off the bench. Torek trying to find Williams, and a good stick there by the Shamrocks to break up that one. And the outlet pass hit as he's throwing. Just minor details. Just hurting the Islanders right now. And the Shamrocks coming back in transition. But the Islanders are able to pick it back up. And I imagine this is where the Islanders coach is calling for a settle down here, and Richmond gets to the middle, gets wrapped around the head, and they're going to go to the power play, Delta. Here's McDonald up top, 6 on the floor for Delta now. Corges tries to step in. Saved by Bland, rebound, picked up by the Rocks, and they will go to the penalty kill. And this power play is brought to you by Jenner Chevrolet. More than just a car dealership, Jenner Chevrolet is proud to be part of the community they serve. Since 1981, Jenner Chevrolet has been supporting local charities, schools, and of course the game of lacrosse. When you buy from Jenner Chevrolet, you're not just getting a great car, truck, or EV. You're also supporting a business that cares about its community. Jenner Chevrolet on the Old Island Highway. Here's Richmond. Skip pass across. Williams trying to beat Bland, and Bland stands tall on the tippy toes to make the save. Williams comes up with the loose ball, though. He'll swing it up top to McDonald. Back to Williams. Back to McDonald. Skip pass down low to the crease. Finds Williams. Another shot, and that might tip off of the Shamrocks defender. And referees with conflicting messages here. They're going to talk about it. Ref up top saying that went off a Shamrocks player. Ref down low saying no, it didn't. And they come to the consensus. It will be Delta ball. 12:37 remaining. 2-goal lead for the Victoria Shamrocks. McDonald up top now over to Richmond. Down low to Porches, back up to Richmond. McDonald coming to set a pick. Solomon chasing him out over to Williams. Richmond back to Williams. Williams with a shot and a good save there by Blando, getting that right arm out. Outlet pass to Solomon and a great one-handed grab by Solomon. And they have a soft 2-on-1 there for a second, but Solomon thinks twice about it and comes out. Solomon along the far side boards, down low to Pepper. Pepper double teamed along the boards, trying to get out of it. The ball's loose now, and it's picked up by the Islanders, and they'll break out across the midline. 46 seconds remaining in the power play. Here's Carrier, and he'll throw it off to McDonald, go for a change. McDonald to the left side, up top to Williams. Williams over to McDonald. Richmond setting a screen inside. Williams, low drive there. Trying to beat Bland 5-hole once again. Here's McDonald. Down low. Swings it over. Williams with another shot and another save by Bland. And that should be back in, but no, they don't say it's incidental contact. And the bounce pass off the boards by Bland will find the stick of Atkinson, and the Shamrocks looking to take advantage of that fast break, but unable to come up with it. Long heave there by the defender of the Islanders, picked off by Pavetta. Here's Block now. Swings it down low. Coming around and an absolute snipe top left. And Block's going to get a penalty afterwards, but Shamrocks restore that 3-goal lead. Block with a little hesitation gets over top and stings top left corner, and you'll see the late hit coming in there up top into the face of the defender, and they're going to get a cross-checking penalty. And calling for a wipe now, and at this break, we'll take this time to talk to you about another one of our great sponsors here at BC Sports TV, 6 Mile Pub and Eatery. If you're a fan of locally brewed beers, you won't be disappointed with their selection. They have 22 different micro beers on tap, all of which are sourced from local breweries. If you have food sensitivities or allergies, don't worry. They're happy to cater to your needs as well. Plus, plenty of parking available. 6 Mile Pub and Eatery is the perfect stop for a quick respite after your travels. Come see why they're the oldest pub in BC and a beloved local institution. And after the floor wiping, we're back. Islanders on the man advantage. Trying to cut into this 3-goal lead that the Shamrocks have built for themselves. McDonald over to Richmond. Richmond sends McDonald over, and now he'll step into one from outside and sting it. Bottom left corner there for the big man on the Islanders. And now they're back within 2 with 10 minutes left to go. Richmond directing traffic, sends McDonald over for a pick. Finds time to get his feet set and goes back short side on Bland. Face off controlled by the Shamrocks, and a good strip there on the back. Takes Goodfellow for a yard sale. Leaves it for Porches, and he'll hang on to it now. Wait for the offense to get back on the floor. For Delta. Offensive power play leads to a goal for the Islanders. And 12-10. Here's a shot on the run that gets blocked by a Shamrocks defender. Ball bounces up to the left side half boards. Flip pass all the way across, looking for Bauma, but couldn't find him. And that'll be a 30-second violation on Delta. Good job by the Victoria defense. Here's Pavetta to Johannes coming off the bench. Johannes moving it around. He'll swing it far side now. Here's Halliday. Oh, backside to Wade, and a great look there. Sorry, not Wade, that's Clausen. Great look by Halliday to find the man off the pick and roll and restore the 3-goal lead for Victoria. Had everyone sold on the shot there and just snuck it backside, and a great find and a good-looking goal there for the Shamrocks. And Trace Reski is back in net for this Islanders team. So now we've seen 2 goalie changes from the Islanders and 1 from the Shamrocks. Loose ball picked up by McCulley.
Shamrock's goal, his second of the game, scored by number 29, Jack Clausen.
Jack Clausen with his second of the game.
Finn Holiday and number 9, Dylan Johannes. Time of that goal, 10:33. Clausen from Holiday and Johannes at 10:33.
And on the wrong side of the floor, trying to go across and gets hit in the head. And down hard he will go. They're calling for the trainers now at the moment. And he's up off the ground. Good to see. And we're going to get a 5-minute major here for high sticking. And if you're the Islanders, a 5-minute major does not help you at this time as you're trying to claw your way back into this one. So with the 5-minute major, Shamrocks can get 2 goals before being back to even strength, but he has to serve the whole 5 minutes. And this power play is brought to you by Chason Nutrition and Fitness Coaching. With their proven methods, you'll learn how to streamline your efforts, prioritize your tasks, and achieve your goals with greater ease and efficiency than ever before. Chason Nutrition and Fitness. Work smarter, not harder.
Delta penalty to number 14, Carter Tora. 5 minutes for roughing. Time of that penalty, 10:58. Tora
Bridges works it down to the righty corner. Johannes looking inside there and into the stick of the defender. Loose ball picked up by the Islanders and just heaving it down the floor here. And interference called on the Shamrocks there. And we're going to actually get a penalty here for a cross-check. We'll play some 4-on-4 lacrosse here for a couple minutes. 8 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in this game. Delta trails by 3 at the moment, needing to get a spark offensively. McDonald calls for a pick over top, and he's going to step into one, try and go 5-hole on Bland, and Bland gets the right pad on it. McDonald does a good job to get back and pick up the Lucy. Here's Porches. Thought about it for a second. Blando drop. Porches goes twister far side. Gets the rebound. Misses the net as Blando was down on his butt. And now Billings will cross half here. Flip pass inside. Here's Struthers. He'll throw that on net. Good to see him back after taking that hard hit to the head. Wade finds the rebound. He'll throw it up to Clausen. Over to Struther. Checks, brushes off a check there, gets underneath. Flip pass in front to Johannes, but Wade almost comes up with it, and the ball goes into the corner. Big collision there. And they're going to call interference on Delta. It'll be Shamrock ball. Less than a minute to go on the penalty against the Shamrocks. And if you're the Shamrocks right now, the clock is your friend. Wade with a great pick over top, and he's open all alone on the side and hits the post. And we're going to get another penalty called here. No, sorry, that's just the reset. Held his arm for an extra second on the reset. Rexky out of his net, swinging that wooden stick around. And now the Islanders will rush it up the floor, get across half. Is Young. Young will throw it off to Richmond, and Richmond hanging out up top, waiting for some help on the left side here. There's only 3 guys on the floor for Delta, and now they'll get their fourth out with 8 seconds left. Good look across. What a feed from Richmond. What a handle by McDonald, streaking across the net, and those two have been dynamite for the Islanders tonight. A little bit of a shake and bake. McDonald might have pulled his defender out a little bit, slipped underneath, and Richmond doing his best Tom Brady impression, just throwing a teardrop into the middle, letting McDonald go get it, throws a fake, and he's able to beat Bland far side. Face off, won by the Islanders, but picked up by the Shamrocks. It's Billings now. He'll pass that over to Wade, over to Block, who's just out of the penalty box. Block back to Wade. Now the Shamrocks on the power play for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Here's Clark up top. He'll step into one right into the belly. And the Islanders will break out here. Throwing all the way down the floor. And good call by the officials. Tiptoed into his own crease. And a back in will be called. Islanders ball down by 2. 5:55 remaining. Swung up top to Williams. Now over to the right side. Underneath, drives there, and good support by Solomon sitting in the hole. And they're going to call a crease violation there. Dancing around behind the cage. Solomon will dump this off to Struther and go for a change. Struther now up top to Bridges. Bridges over to Halliday, back to Bridges. Struther can't handle the pass, but finds it now. Hard pass, and we're going to have a breakaway here for the Islanders. And that was Courier with a good-looking move on the breakaway, trying to go twister back short side, and Bland's up to the task. Bridges will now set up the man advantage for the Shamrocks. Bridges up top. Skip pass down low to Wade. Wade across for Block, and Block misses underhand. Bridges now over to Wade. Wade with a hard shot. And Rexick doesn't know where it is. And it was underneath him. Islanders will break out now. Islanders starting to get into the time frame where you need to start going to the net here. 25 seconds remaining on that 5-minute penalty. That really did not help the Islanders. And lob down. And here's a look for Richmond inside. Goes back, crippler across his body. And hits the post. Klassen now throws it up to Wade, and Wade can't handle it. And we're going to get a penalty behind the play. Wade naked on a breakaway, and we've got a cross-checking penalty coming up to the Shamrocks. 6 seconds left in the 5-minute major to the Islanders, and then they'll be on a power play here with 4 minutes left in the game. And this power play is brought to you by Jess Patterson Wealth Management. Jess Patterson Wealth Management is a leading financial services company in Canada that offers a range of investment, insurance, and financial planning solutions. Their business model is to help individuals achieve their financial goals. Using a team of experienced financial advisors and a comprehensive approach to financial planning, Jess Patterson Wealth Management is committing to helping clients build, manage, and protect their wealth. Contact them today to learn more about how they can help you achieve your financial success that you've always wanted. So the Islanders will start this power play with 5 men on the floor. They've pulled the goalie. They're going to send the man from the penalty box across to the bench, get the goalie back into his net, and the man advantage will be able to work. And man steps out of the box, and Torek will head across. And they'll get the goalie back into the cage as the Islanders power play will go to work. Here's a shot from deep and a good 5-hole stop there as Poirier was looking for it. Stings that one across, looking for Richmond, but can't find it. Solomon trying to come up with the loose ball now. Battle for it in the middle of the floor. And a good pickup there by the Shamrocks. They've got a 2-on-1, but they're not going to use it, or are they? No, they're not. Just fading into the corner. Throws it up top, looking for class and dangerous pass right in front of the Islanders bench there. But the Shamrocks able to retain possession. 3:16 remaining, and Delta needs 2. Here's Halliday down low. Sweeps hard over top. Swings it back low. Sharp angled shot. Rebound picked up by the Islanders, and they'll get on their boots and get moving up the floor. Retzky out of his net, looking at the bench, wondering if they want him to come. No, they don't. He's going to step back into his crease. Man advantage goes to work for the Islanders, thinking they got to have a sense of urgency here. They need a goal. McDonald stings one from outside. Give and go with Williams, and McDonald steps in. He's got to have 4 or 5 tonight. That right side has been on fire for the Islanders. Good adjustment by the Delta power play. Last time they ran that play, they had Richmond coming up, setting the seal, and Solomon jumped it. So this time they let him set the seal, let him jump through it. Richmond flips around and gets on the inside there, allows McDonald to come over top, throw the pass one more to Williams, get it back, have hands free, feet set from about 30 feet, and he makes absolutely no mistake there. And here's a shot off the break. And a penalty upcoming to the Shamrocks here. Another cross-checking, undisciplined penalty here. I believe that is Porteous down for the Islanders. Islanders gathering at the midline, talking about what they're going to do. And Porteous will get to the bench. They need one more out on the floor here. And this one blown in now up top. Working it around. Shamrocks adjusted to a diamond. And a look back door goes off the side of the net. And we're going to have an interference call against the Shamrocks. Now they're calling for a wipe. It'll be Delta ball. Under 2 minutes. 1-goal lead for the Shamrocks. They need a big stand here defensively. They've switched up their penalty kill here. They've moved from the traditional box to a diamond there. And good looks by Richmond to figure out that they'd made that adjustment back and find the quick stick back door with only one guy down low there. But a good job, Bland getting across to make the save. Interference followed the save, and it'll be Delta ball again. And this one's whistled in the far corner. McDonald up top now. He's playing give and go with Richmond. Up pick there. He's got time and space and a shot that goes off the post. Solomon now rushing after it with McDonald. The two captains going for the loose ball. McDonald's able to come up with it. McDonald from way out and he scores! Lackadaisical play, just steps into one and buries it from deep downtown. McDonald, after picking up the loose ball, gets in. Looks to be a rather harmless play, and he just pulls that from about 30 feet out and finds the bottom left corner on Bland. And we've got a tie game, 13-13 with 1:29 remaining in the third period. Face-off picked up by the Shamrocks, and they're going right at the rack here. Jumps up, tries to go back 5-hole, and a good save there. And now Delta's got the ball again, 120. Let's see what they can do with it here. I think the Shamrocks maybe would have liked to have pulled that out, gotten their offense out for a possession. Underneath now, up top to Richmond. Richmond over to McDonald. Those two have been so good for Delta tonight. Drives over top, takes the shot, misses wide. Now here's McDonald with a bouncer, and that'll go into the stick of Bland. Behind the back look, back door for Boma, and he's unable to come up with it. Shamrock's yelling for an over and back, and they're not going to get it. McDonald now on the righty half board, swings it over to the lefty. Here's Williams. Look inside for Richmond, and a good stick there by the defense. Billings now on a fast break. Let's see if he pulls out. No, he's going to the rack. Billings scores! What a play by the defender all the way down the floor. And he just, on probably his third or fourth breakaway of the game, he's able to beat Rexky. Just brushes off the defender, goes back short side post and in. And that Shamrocks bench erupts.
What's that? Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't see that.
.23 seconds left in this one. Shamrocks now take the 1-goal lead, and they've picked up the face-off now, and they're going to call a timeout off of it. Billings trying to play hero, unassisted. Coast to coast, all the way down, and buries one. And we've got a timeout by the Shamrocks.
They want to kill the time. They have a whole 30 here. Delta needs to get a strip, so Shamrocks are on a timeout. Get their offensive personnel out on the floor. Figure out what they want to do and try and kill the last 20. No, because you got D guys out on the face-off. They want to get their ball carriers out. You got it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Oh, for sure.
And now the Shamrocks, right after the timeout, Setting up a play, trying to kill the last 20 seconds here. Delta's got the goalie pulled. They're looking for a double team up top on Johannes. Johannes to the far side, runs into a triple team, and the ball is still in his stick. He's running around, taking whack after whack, and still has the ball. He's going to evade there, spin move, and it's going to be picked up by the Shamrocks again, and this will do it. 0 seconds on the clock. Great individual effort by Johannes to hold on to that one for the last 10 seconds there and kill off the time. Billings plays hero, gets the goal with 20 seconds to go, and the Shamrocks will squeak away with a victory here. What a game. What an effort by both teams. Delta with that right side just being so powerful between McDonald and there. Oh, man, I'm blanking on his name right now at the moment. Richmond, there it is. McDonald and Richmond just absolutely electric on the right side for Delta. Good work by the Shamrocks to stick with it and grind that one out. Adam Bland stepped in relief and gets the win. And that will do it for us here at the Q Center. I want to thank you for joining us on BC Sports TV. And with that, we will call it a game. Once again, thank you to all our wonderful sponsors here at BC Sports TV. I'm Jake Foster, thanking Sawyer Construction, Chase On Nutrition Fitness Coaching, Jenner Chevrolet, 6 Mile, Pub and Eatery, Jess Patterson, Wealth Management. And on the screen there is a look at some of our upcoming streams if you want to check out some more free lacrosse on YouTube. And we thank you, our supporters, our sponsors. If you have an opportunity to support them as well, we'd appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Let's go for a beer. See you, buddy.